Starlight, star bright, we create a feast tonight. I love you colorful, keep us full of life, keep us shining, shining bright. Starlight. Hi, it's Jill Michaels. Welcome to Starlight Eats. Today I'm going to be making some meatballs, and they are called Grapey Grape meatballs. I thought I discovered this myself, but I guess I didn't. Apparently I looked online and they're everywhere. But anyway, I love kind of a sweet meat type meatball, and so that's what we're making today. I actually already have the garlic chopped up, and I have my hamburger ready to go. And I did go to Freshfields Farms and get that, so we know it's nice. It's from a good source, so pay attention to that. And I have all of my spices, so what I'm going to do is I have an egg here. I'm going to beat the egg up and add a little bit of each of these spices. Just a pinch of the basil and the marjoram. So they kind of have a bit of an Italian flair today. You can do it with a little bit of cayenne pepper as well if you like the spiciness. It's nice with the sweet. And then I'm actually going to add about 3 tablespoons of just the minced onion. You can use fresh onion if you'd like. I just kind of prefer the dried onion, to be honest. It gives it a nice flavor. And so we're going to stir that up. And then I'm going to add just a little bit, about 1/3 of a cup of Italian breadcrumbs. Then we're going to toss in a little bit of fresh black pepper and some sea salt. That you can use your own taste on, but probably about a teaspoon of each of those. A little bit, actually let's add a little bit more pepper, and you can always add that even to your sauce later while it's cooking. I really want them to be kind of spicy, so that gives a little extra. So then we have a nice little sauce, and we are actually going to toss in just a little bit of Italian dressing, just to give it a little oomph and a little flair. I guess that's the right word. And then I'm just stirring all of this up in a little mixing bowl, and we're doing some fresh garlic. Fresh garlic is always very flavorful. I like to buy the big cloves that are already peeled. It's handy, and then cut them up. They say that it's supposed to be better and hold the freshness longer that way. So now we just have this nice little paste, and I'm really literally just going to put that right into my hamburger. I have about 1.5 pounds of hamburger here, and I am going to put this all together and then just start mixing really well. Now, this is the fun part. You want to get your hands in. You're going to really dig in and just smoosh it, smoosh it, smoosh it, just like that. This recipe is for Vinny out in California in Solana Beach. He requested some more Starlight Eats, and I thought he would like this one. And this is the fun part, Vinny. You'll love this. Squeezing the hamburger. So we're just mixing it really, really well until it gets all smooshed in together. And then we're going to make them into little meatballs. And I'm just going to toss them into a dish until we're ready to cook them. Just going to take a tablespoon and You can make them whatever size you like. I actually like them a bit smaller, but the last time I cooked them quite long, like I like to simmer them about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and I think they just got they were a little bit too small. So keep that in mind if you don't have to cook them that long, but simmering them is nice. So we're just making some nice size meatballs. Hi, we're back and we're making some beautiful meatballs today with a little sweet hint. I have the skillet heating and I'm going to put just a little bit of coconut oil. That's going to be our base to get these meatballs simmering. And we're just going to let that roll around a bit. And then drop in the meatballs. I like to get them a bit brown first. And then once they're all browned, we're just going to simmer them very, very low, about 2 hours. This 1.5 pounds of hamburger made 16 meatballs. So you can kind of judge if you're having guests. In the meantime, we're going to mix up the grape sauce, and that's probably about a 1/2 cup, maybe a teeny bit more, grape jam. And I am just going to toss this into the microwave. Just about a minute in the microwave is fine, because that is going to just soften the jam, melt it down. You don't want it to be too chunky when you put it in. And then we're going to just add some beef broth. You can choose some organic. It's very good. This one is just a regular one that I had on hand. Now our meatballs are cooking very nicely. They're just going to simmer at about medium for maybe about 10 to 15 minutes. You want to turn them once, and we'll be right back. Hi, we're ready for dinner. Here's the beautiful meatballs. They turned out really nice. I did some red potatoes with the skins on and added a little bit of garlic salt and butter. So garlic mashed potatoes and of course some corn on the cob. You have to have that together. And then I actually created a little salad with Kalamata olives, some cucumbers, tomatoes, avocado, mixed greens, just a little thing with some citrus, orange, strawberry type dressing that I created. I guess that's another episode, but anyway, bon appetit. Thanks for joining me at Starlight Eats. Enjoy, Vinny. Bye-bye.